Right, we're looking at the solid geometry. It's 816 of the HSE textbook, grade 10. This view has been completed. What we need to find is the true shape of this cutting plane over here. Now, for me to see a true shape of anything, I need to look at it at 90 degrees. Okay? So I need to place myself in a position where I'm able to either look at it in that direction at 90 degrees or in that direction to see it at 90 degrees. All right? I can see over here there's too much going on at this part of the drawing, so I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to be looking down in this direction onto that cutting plane to find out what the true shape is going to be of that cut. All right, you can see the cut over here, but that is not a true shape. Reason being is that it is at a slant. If I'm looking at something at a slant, I can't see a true shape of it. All right? Reason being, if you look at my pencil over here, you can't see a true length of line of that pencil because it's at a slant. If I lay it down like that, now you can see the true length of it. Same story over here. All of these lines over here say A to B, it's at a slant. A to B, you can see that length over there and that length over there, they're not even the same. All right? For me to see that AB length, I must see it at 90 degrees. Way I'm going to do that, I'm going to first of all get two set squares. And I start out by lining a set square up on the cutting plane VT. You then take your second set square. Let me just do it over here so that you can see the second set square. Right, so it's lined up on VT. Place your set square up against the edge of it and slide that back. Once you've got that, take your other set square, swing it round so that you are able to draw lines going at 90 degrees off all of these points. Right, that is vitally important. You must have lines going off at 90 degrees to that cutting plane. Once I've got that in place, again, line your set square up with that VT. Place the other set square up against the edge and slide it forward and draw an XY axis over here. X, Y. Okay, once I've got that XY axis in place, then you can take your pair of dividers again. Just going to use my dividers. There we go. And you can take your measurements from this cutting plane over here. So say from point A, let's go to point A. That's the distance from the XY axis. Find point A over here, take it down, place it down over here, mark that off as point A. Point B, that's the distance from the XY axis to point B. Find point B, go down to the new XY axis, place down point B. Point C, from the XY axis, find point C, take it down to the new XY axis, place it down, mark it off, point C. Point D, find point D, take it down, mark it off, and point E. And mark it off over here. Those points now, when you link them up, you will have the true shape of the cutting plane. Right? At the end of the day, that shape over there, the reason why I know it's a true shape is that you'll see all of these lines coming off here are at 90 degrees. If it's at 90 degrees, I know that I'm looking at it at 90 degrees. Therefore, I've got a true shape.